I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Bitch, I run the game, y'all just commentate from the side.
What up, guys? It's your girl KeezyKay here. I told you guys I'll be reacting to Big Brother Season 20 and Episode 8 just aired. I have a lot to discuss and get into in this recap, so let's get into it. I want to say, first of all, this video obviously is later than I intended it to be up, but it's just tired. I've been dealing with financial aid with my school. It's just too much. And then on top of that, I was doing other videos, so the day just kind of slipped from me. So if I feel like I'm lagging a little bit, just bear with me, guys. Alright, so as I said last recap, I knew as I said it, I was like, it's been going like the other way for a while. I'm like, that's 2 times. I'm like, it'd be a miracle if they get a third one. And obviously it went to the other side now. When all those people got knocked down for the true or false question, I saw Sam and I saw Rachel up there. When I tell you guys, don't sleep on Samantha. Like honestly, this is how I would rate everything. I'm like, who's been showing up most in the challenges? The least person, I'm talking about like from Winston, Brett, Angela, Rachel, that side. I'll say the least person is Casey. Casey was like, what? She was like the first one out or something? I don't even know. But Casey did horrible. But I don't really care. It's Casey. I'm doing girl-wise. I say Casey, Rachel, Angela. The only reason why I put Rachel next to her is because Angela has won something. I mean, she didn't beat Christopher, but at least she beat, during that competition they did, she won. So that's why I'm putting Angie there. So that's why I'm putting Angela there. So Casey, Rachel, Angela, and then I'm putting Sam at the top. Like, who's the better? Like, it's just that one mistake Sam had. But other than that, Sam's been showing up in videos. Sam's been showing up in the comp. Yo, you don't understand. I was looking at that screen. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Sam, girl, you better hang on with your life. And she got out. And then it was just, I mean, and then, oh my God, yo, when I knew, I was like, yo, Rachel is, I was like, man, I'm like, yo, Rachel is outnumbered. I'm like, it was Rachel against Scotty, Haley, Fezzy, and Rockstar. I was like, oh my God, it's a shutout. I was like, Rachel is not winning this. Next thing you know, the one person I did not want to win, I knew like the odds were not in Rachel's favor. But the one person I was like, nah, we're not having Rockstar win. I just don't want Rockstar to win. And she didn't. By grace of God, she got out. So next it was Scotty and Rachel. Now they both did amazing. They got all the points right. I'm just sitting to myself like, are you serious, Rachel? That number she put down, just struggling. I would put low number. But Scotty got it. He's not someone I want to see win, but I prefer, if you gave me Scotty or Rockstar, I'm like, Scotty can have it. Now, here's what's going on in the house. They did the, whatchamacallit, the police trending. I did the voting thing for once. That's how they trick you. Like, for the voting thingy, it's like whoever gets talked about the most. So it's like 1,000 people can say, like, for instance, they hate Brett. But it wouldn't matter, because if you find Brett annoying, and along with 1,000 other people, he's still trending. So what I did for all of them, I put JC. I put JC for all of them. I might have done Rockstar once for annoying. But then I was like, I'm not giving this chick credit. No. At that one time, I was like, alright, I'm putting JC for every single thing. So, I don't know who has the power. They're keeping it to themselves. Scotty's saying he doesn't have it. So, who I'm lead to believe who has it? I'm thinking Bailey has it. But Bailey, I don't know if she would come forward to Scotty and admit that, or she really doesn't have it. People are thinking one of the bros has it, either Brett or Winston. I'm hoping JC has it. I think it's one of the bros, but I'm putting them in the option, and Bailey are the one. Those 3. I think one of those 3 have to have it. Because I couldn't fathom seeing Angela have it. Like, what is Angela trending for? Nothing. What is Casey trending for? Nothing. So I couldn't see having it. Or they might give it to, no, Fezzy can't get it. Yeah, I'll be damned if they give that jump to Rockstar. I'll be so upset. I'm like, guys, I'm not doing a recap this episode. And I promise you that I'm not doing a recap if Rockstar gets that trending. Dude, whatever episode that airs, you will not see a recap. And I'm not gonna make a little update. I'm not, if you see Boom. And I'm not even talking about the next recap. I'm like, alright guys, this is 8. So I'm like, alright, welcome to recap 10. Let's get into it. I'm not. And I promise you that. I just don't like her personality in the house. But who got the crap at? Haley got the crap at. But I was like, what did Haley do? I guess she's just the least, she's just supposed to be trending. I mean, I would have preferred to be a rock star, but it's Haley. Alright, so Scotty wins. Now, apparently, this blew past my mind. Okay, so it was Christopher, Tyler, and Scotty. They were in the core alliance, them 3. And Christopher obviously got out, so they're saying instead of the core, it's the co, which is dumb. But now it's Tyler and Scotty, and apparently everybody knows because Christopher told Bailey, and Bailey told Rockstar, and Rockstar told Haley, and Haley told Caitlyn, and Caitlyn asked Tyler about it. So you see how that circle just goes down? So Scotty was talking about, it's great, nobody will suspect anything. And my question is, why did Scotty vote? I know why Scotty voted that way. Because if he didn't get HOH, or one of his people didn't get HOH, he would have played that card. He would have been like, I voted my ally out. I voted him out. And he was going to use that to me. He's like, I wasn't the one. He's like, I voted. And that's why they're pinning that on Haley. But obviously, Rockstar knows Haley didn't vote that way. And Fezzy, I don't know about Bailey. No, I think Bailey knows too because they were telling her. And she was like, oh, wow, okay. They're just assuming the vote is Rockstar. And she was like, I know for a fact it wasn't me. That's what is going speculating around. And so Tyler and JC, I gotta love them, respect them. They're putting in work with Scotty, or like trying to get Rockstar to go up on the block. But Scotty is not having that. He's like, but that's the number from my side. He's like, I understand. He's like, people don't like her in the house. He was like, but if people don't like Rockstar, she'll still be here next week for somebody else to take out. So what he's really like pressing Scotty wants is the bros to go up. So he's thinking Winston and Brett, and his target is Brett. They're talking about him and Scotty and Bailey are talking about this will be one of the biggest moves in Big Brother. No, the biggest move was getting Chris out. That was 100% the nicest move ever. I think the next typical move is you just go for the bros. That's just common sense. You knew automatically that side, if they won, they were taking out the bros. That's not a big move. That's just, are you capable of doing it at that time? So at that point, he was saying like, I forgot, Caitlyn volunteered to go up as a pawn if she needed it. She was like, I really don't care, but deep down she cares. I think she's trying to like reestablish herself from her HOH, which was a hot mess for her. And basically, Scotty was saying if one of them take themselves off, they're gonna put Caitlyn up. So basically, here's what it is. Honest to God, I'm hoping. This is where in this case I'm rooting for Brett. This is where you're up against your bro. You better shine like hell to win that veto and take yourself down. That way Caitlyn goes up and then Winston goes home. Be honest, between Winston and Caitlyn, who would you rather go home? I would rather have Winston go home. Because once Winston goes home, boom, it's a done deal. Oh, another thing, they think they can reel in JC. I don't know genuinely if JC is loyal to the other side or he generally is in the middle and he just floats to both sides. But he's in the middle and like, I don't really know where his loyalty lies because he's telling everybody everything. But people love JC, so that's good on JC. I'm glad I swapped JC for Brett because I like JC. Brett can toss off, but between Winston and Brett, I'd rather Winston go home because I really don't like Winston's personality in the game. That's who I feel Scotty will put up, unless he's doing the back door, which in that case, if Winston wins and he takes him and Brett off, the next best bet, probably gonna go for Angela. That's the only way I can see it. So I feel like if they can't get if they can't get Brett, they'll go for Winston. If they can't get Brett and Winston, they'll go for Angela. That's how the list goes. Which Angela hasn't done anything, but Angela's just, I don't know. They just see ties with the bros. But that basically was it, guys. It's not really a lot to talk about because they haven't done the nomination. They'll probably do the nomination maybe later on in the day or early tomorrow. But that's kind of what really matters. Is the veto players in the veto meeting, whoever holds that veto, then we'll see where things go. Because I guarantee you, if Winston and Brett are up there, they're going to be tagging Sam. Because this is the third one. So basically, if Sam doesn't use it this week, and if she's not on the block next week, whoever leaves, quick question, It's whoever leaves, do they automatically come back into the house, or do they get that chance too? I just have to clarify and read it up. So basically, if it's not used during the 4th week, that person gets a chance. So basically, you don't come in automatically, you get the same chance. I feel like, well, I'll get into more about that with Sam, about what she do and how she should approach it when she talks to everyone. It depends who's on the block. That's basically much it, guys. I'll know more. What's today? Friday. I'll know more Sunday. I'll know more information because Sunday is Noms in the Power App. So hopefully who I said probably got it. I think, honestly, probably Bailey got it. Bailey or the Bros. And that is it for this recap, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment down below. I'm KeezyKay, saying see ya.